love war and endless war, and wars they start that they don't have any intention on finishing unless they have another one ready to go, like the end of the Iraq War and the reheating of the Cold War. And you're going to have to come to the conclusion that they love foreclosure, they love ill health, they love increased homicide and suicide rates, bad water, denuded forests, dead fish floating in streams. They must just love misery. Why do they keep voting for motherfuckers who disenfranchise them? Then I'll come back here hoping that I'll have the benefit of the doubt and that you'll like me. And you'll say, Henry, we tried to like you. Tried and tried and tried, but it seems that you don't want to be liked. You only want to be fought and hated and flipped off. And that is why I go where I go and I shoot my mouth off in front of nice people as often as possible. The only silver lining in the last 8 years for me is George W. Bush, this man who takes the English language and kind of trounces it. A man who holds onto the English language like a man holds onto an angry eel. And I know that you listen to him, you go, wow, what school book were you deprived? At your birth, what altitude were you dropped on your head from? Yes, I know, but I'm not alone in America. There's millions like me who go, what the fuck? And so, in the last 8 years, my president has become my travel agent. Because when he rattles the sabers at a country and says, this country's bad, there's Islamo-fascists there that hate our freedom, I get a visa for that country and book a plane ticket and go as quickly as I can. Another chapter in my ongoing social experiment I've been conducting all over the world, where me, on my own, walking down streets of cities I know very little about, sticking my hand out and saying incredibly silly things like, hi, I'm Henry, I'm from America, what's happening? Because it is my theory that the truth is we can all get along all over the world. There's enough food and water for everyone in the world. And my version of globalization is everyone in every country has access to everyone in everyone else's country's music. The people in Tehran need access to the Ramones. The people in Ireland need access to Tenariwen, great band from Africa. Everyone needs to be going everywhere else, shaking hands with other people all over the world, eating food the likes of which they cannot pronounce, they don't even know the ingredients of, digging music they can't snap their fingers to, and walking down streets where they easily are not from that country. And that's what I do as often as possible. And every year, I get more and more angry. And it is the utmost importance that you understand where my anger comes from and how it manifests itself. I am not angry at you. You I like very much, and I am desperate for your attention and your approval. I am mad at the man. I am mad at the 8 motherfuckers who seem to be at every top of every government system, utterly ruining the P-Funk Ramones block party that I want to have worldwide for the rest of us. And if we're smart, we don't judge the many by the actions of the few. We judge the few by how they treat the many. And that's why I go to all these places. So last year, at the end of 2006, about to turn into 2007, I found myself in Dubai. While I was in Dubai, my anger took me to Dubai. Because for a long time, I've been trying to get a visa to go to Iran. Because my president said, Iran is a bunch of Islamo-fascists. And I went, oh, I know I'm going to have a good time. I've got to go. And so I tried to get a visa in America to go to Iran for weeks and weeks and weeks. I kept getting the runaround. And like a good guy, I kept trying to do the right thing. Call this guy at 4 p.m. Okay, so I called the guy at 4 p.m. He's not here. You have to talk to this person in a week. I'll do that. And in a week, I called the next person, and the next person, the next person. And finally, they said, guess what? We've been giving you the runaround. You're not going to get a fucking visa for Iran in America, you asshole. If you want to get a visa for Iran, you've got to go to Dubai. But you're not going to go all the way to Dubai for a visa, are you? These people have no idea, A, how angry I am. B, I've got nothing else going on. I really have nothing else going on. And so, run for Dubai, please.